Good morning, it's day 4 of Wildebeest on Tour, the expansion pack. It's now daylight in Ohrid. You can see the streets around our hostel, and we're going to go and have an explore around the city. Our first church of the day.
Yeah, the brick's awesome.
Danny, where do you think we are?
I know where we are. I think we're more specifically by the church. The Holy Mary. I can't pronounce that. Not Mary Berry. Holy Mary Peribliptos.
The church was built in 1295, but it wasn't the main seat of the Archbishop until the 15th century. It's because the main church of St. Sophia was turned into a mosque. The Archbishop moved here. This is the ancient theatre. Very big. This is the gate of Samuel's Fort. It's a great view over the lake. Viewers to Wildebeest TV can now see inside the Samuel Fort. Authentic medieval metal pipes here. You can go and climb on the walls.
These trees, the tops of these trees.
A circular route that will take us back down to the waterfront.
That looks nice down there as well.
Ellie here is taking some photos of the church and the lake down below. We'll be visiting there later. What an amazing view down there. Lake Ohrid. Leaving the fort behind us now, walking through this. We were told it was kind of like a forest or woods, I suppose more like a wood really. And we're going to go to the next church on the tour. We're here at Plowsnik, which is an early Christian basilica. You can see kind of the ruins here, and then down there is the more modern and beautiful looking church. We're at the church now. We just had a fascinating guided, well not really guided tour, but a tour and explanation by a local guide. Really passionate about Macedonia and about the church. You can see it there, it looks really good. Built in 2002. There was a church on the site from a lot longer before then. And here's the original baptistry. It's been here for over 1,000 years.
That what you were saying, this flat bit here was the forum.
I think so, yes.
And that was the atrium over there.
Yeah.
With the pillars. That would have been a lovely courtyard.
What about over on this side?
That was one of the 3 churches that was on the site. It's quite a big site actually. And this area is called Plowsnik, which means plateau or purification. Depends which language you are translating it to. But we've got a handy leaflet to...
She offered us more, but I said we wanted to share was sufficient. If that's
Yeah, that's fine.
the Church of St. John, and a lot of the Macedonian guidebooks have a picture of this church on their front covers. It's very picturesque from the other side because it's right next to the lake, but it's still quite high up. We're approaching the wooden bridge that we were told about by the guide earlier. This is the Cathedral of St. Sophia. It's very large. Daylight is coming to an end here in Ohrid. I wanted to point out this building because a lot of the buildings are kind of well constructed, but then they haven't been finished on the outside, so they look kind of quite odd. Don't look as nice as these buildings. But anyway, we were just talking about we've ordered a taxi to take us to Tirana, so it's about 3 hours. It's only going to cost about €20. It really takes the pressure off getting to the nearest town and then trying to take the bus from there. So I think that's worked out quite well. I'm sure Amy is very happy about this if she turns around. How do you feel about the taxi?
I think it's going to be a bit more relaxing. There's not going to be a huge busload of people going through passport control, and no one's in the boot either. There's going to be 5 seats.
Oh yeah, good. Work out well.
So we just strolled down High Street and we found this giant tree here, and it's a 900-year-old plane tree, and as the guidebook says, it is a very likeable Ohrid landmark. And I have to say I have a great affinity for this tree, having seen it. Although, as Aloy says, it hasn't got many leaves.
Oh.
But I
Do
like
you think
it.
they'll grow
It's a nice
back
tree.
as the spring turns to summer?
It's been doing it for 900 years. You'd like to think it can do it once more at least.
Natural light continues to fall. Here's the statue of St. Clement of Ohrid in the main square next to the lake. There's a short pier here, which we're going to walk up to get to the end of this small man-made island.
And we saw earlier was the baby dog.
Day 4 is in the books. We've been for some pizza just now and strolling back towards the hostel. It's been a really good day in Ohrid. Lots of nice churches and the weather's been good. The rain's held off, so very. It was a good call to stop here and see it for a day. Tomorrow we're off to Tirana, Albania. We've got a taxi sorted to take us there. Then we'll see what delights are there. So, all in all, it's been a really good time in Macedonia, both Skopje and Ohrid, and maybe we'll come back in the future. But we're quite excited, I think, to see Albania and go on to the next stop. 4 days, it's I think the longest time we're going to spend in one country on this Wildebeest on Tour expansion pack. So let's see what tomorrow has to offer on Wildebeest on Tour expansion pack on Wildebeest TV. We appear to have met with the taxi driver from tomorrow. It's supposed to be fortuitous, somewhat, or a bit random. So it's going to see what's happening.
I was going to explain how the church was built in 1292 and was the sort of the seat of the Archbishopric of Ohrid after the other church was converted into mosque. But then I heard you giving that
Yeah, I did.
explanation to camera instead of me. You did that part.
I'm sorry.
Now you expect me to stand in as a second choice for that, to talk about a tree.
Well, no, I'm just asking
I'm
you.
not
Had a
having it.
shave.
Yes, I have had a shave. Turn it off.